Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Battle control
Bring them to
online.
me.
New mission objective received.
Revitalize. Kill them all, just like the old days. Kill them all. Leading the Soviet war machine. Need a shocking therapy, see? Why do we wait? And they run. Bring them to me. What? Nobody to kill? Of course! Why do we wait?
Unit promoted.
What? Nobody to kill? Need a shocking therapy, see? Bring them to me.
Unit promoted.
Revitalize. Need a shocking therapy, see? Why do we wait? Need a shocking therapy, see? What? Nobody to kill? Need a shocking therapy, see? Need a shocking therapy, see? Need a shocking therapy, see? Of course! And they run. Why do we wait? And they run. Kill them all. Of course. Kill them all. Just like the old days. Just like the old days. One by one. Why do we wait? Now you die. Why do we wait?
Objective complete.
Bring them to me.
New terrain discovered. New mission objective received.
Nikola.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Of course.
I'll fight. Do we have enough gas for that? Do we have enough gas for
Leading the
that?
Soviet war machine. Why do we wait? Why do we wait? Just like the old days.
Do we have enough gas for that?
Bring them to me. Need a shocking therapy, I see. Now you die. Why do we wait? And they run. What? Nobody to kill? Kill them all. Just like the old days.
I'm not happy.
Revitalize.
Do we think we have enough gas for that? Prepare for anything.
Bring them to me. Just like the old days. What? Nobody to kill?
Select target.
Leading the Soviet war machine. Just like the old days. Kill them all. Just like the old days. Now you die. Of course. Need a shocking therapy, I see. Just like the old days. Of course.
I am the have enough gas
Leading
for
the
that.
Soviet war machine.
Do we think Commander?
Nikola would be proud.
I am Sounds good. They need me there? Sounds good. Not a problem.
Bring them to me. Just like the old days.
Unit promoted.
Of course! And they run. Why do we wait? Now you die. Why do we wait? Now you die. Just like the old days. What? Nobody to kill?
Armored
I
multi-role
feel
carrier.
revitalized. Of course! Why do we wait?
Select target.
Nikola would be proud. Just like the
And
old
then we
days.
had a feast. They need me there?
Capacitors fully charged. Need a shocking therapy, I see. Now you die. Now you die.
And then we had a feast. And then we had a feast.
Capacitors fully charged.
Armored multi-role carrier.
Unit promoted.
Enough of this. Not a problem. Break on through. We have enough gas for this.
Leading the Soviet war machine. One by one. Kill them all. What? Nobody to kill? Capacitors fully charged. Just like the old days.
Unit promoted.
They need me there? Ready to report it.
Bring
Sounds
them
good.
to me. Just like the old days.
Select target.
Capacitors fully charged. Need a shocking therapy. Just like the old days. Now you
Greetings,
die.
have enough gas for
Bring
this.
them to me. And they run. Need a shocking therapy, see? And they run. Just like the old days. Kill them all! Why do we wait? Leading the Soviet war machine. Nikola would be proud. Now you die. Nikola would be
I'll
proud.
fight. I
What?
promise.
Nobody to kill? What? Nobody to kill? Why do we wait? Capacitors fully charged. Why do we wait? Why do we wait? What? Nobody to kill? Just like the old days. One by one. One by one.
We have enough gas for this.
Capacitors fully charged. Of course. And they run. Kill them all. Of course.
I'll fight. They need me there?
Unit promoted.
I promise.
Bring them to me. Of course. The shocking therapy, see?
And then we had a feast.
Capacitors fully charged. Now you die. Kill them all. What? Nobody to kill?
Unit promoted.
Why do we wait? One by one. Kill them all. One by one. Kill them all.
Greetings, Commander.
Capacitors fully charged. Of course. And they run. One by one. Of course. Now you die. Just like the old days. And they run. What? Nobody to kill. Need a shocking therapy, see? Nikola would be proud. What? What? Nobody to kill? Need a shocking therapy, see? Of course. Now you die.
They need me there?
Bring them to me. Just like the old days. And they run. And they run. Now you die. Why do we wait? One by one. Why do we wait? Kill them all. And they run. Need a shocking therapy, I see. Just like the old days. Bring
Sounds
them to me. I feel revitalized. Why do we wait? Now you die. And they run. And they run. Now you die. Of course. Now you die. Now you die.
I am not a crowd.
Unit promoted.
Bring them to
Select
me.
target.
I'll fight. Not a problem. I promise.
Nikola would be proud. Of course. Kill them all. Just like the old days. Now you die.
And then we had a feast. Greetings, Commander.
Leading the Soviet war machine. Of course. Of course. One by one. Of course. Need a shocking therapy, I see. Of course. Now you die. And they run. Now you die. Of course. And they run. Why do we wait? Just like the old days. Just like the old days. Of course. And they run. Why do we wait? Need a shocking therapy, I see. Why do we wait? And they run. Of course.
Since we had
New critical unit.
Days.
Objective complete. Mission accomplished.